Hey everybody, so are you guys doing this exercise for your hip or groin pain? Maybe you're feeling areas of this, or this working on you and it's not feeling good, not feeling like it's actually improving. Well, today we're going to go over a simple modification for that exercise. Sebastian's going to take us through this. My name is Dr. Dawn, and we work at Performance Place Sports Care in Costa Mesa. We'll get right into the modification for you, okay?
Cool. So you're the subject.
Yes.
Okay, go ahead and line your back for me. All right, so a lot of people have been told they should be doing this for their hip flexor strength. This probably isn't the first exercise I would pick. I would start with that. However, there are ways to modify this thing to make it work for people. At this point in time, a lot of times people feel problems right into here, okay? So let's just make it simple. This is a long lever. Let's make it, go ahead and fly that way a little bit, Don. There you go. This is a long lever. So the easiest thing we can do is shorten the lever and by bending the knee. Don already knows what we're doing. Sneaky devil. And so overall, is this harder or easier for you?
Definitely easier.
Okay. This is so if this is how much effort do you be putting through this? 10 is a lot?
Like a 3.
Okay, what is the other one?
Like a 1.
Okay, so in this case, easier might be better for her because it's a regression. The other thing we can do is we can see if we can scale up the exercise again to make it a little bit more challenging, but she needs to have a precursor of getting activation of the abdominal area.
Gross.
Hey, sometimes the guy's got to burp. It
Right in my face.
just came up on it. It smell like broccoli?
Better out than in, I would say.
I was creating pressure. It's
go.
a good segue. So Dawn's going to create pressure into my fingers. Now don't burp.
It might fart.
She might fart. Okay, pressure. Good. And go ahead and let's do the, good. Does that feel easier or harder on your hip flexor?
Easier, definitely.
Good. So keep going. One thing you might be thinking is, well, why we might want to make it easier on the hip flexor because the whole point is strengthen the hip flexor. It's kind of incorrect. The point is to do pain-free hip flexion, which is the hip flexing with bent knee or not. And so a lot of times people overuse their hip flexor because they don't have adequate pressure or core support here. Okay. Now, Dawn, show us a version of a bad one, possibly like a really bad one. Okay, this is bad because now I can stick all of my hands underneath Dawn's lower back, oof, and she feels a oof in the front there. So tell us a little bit more about that oof.
It was like more of a burning of the hip flexor rather than the whole abdominal wall doing the effort.
Okay.
Yep.
So what's maybe one way they can modify this again?
So with this one, I usually use the cue for women of bra strap to the ground. Most of the time men know where that area is on the back anyway. So bra strap into the ground and then a pressure that Sebastian cued us through, and then we can see that lifting the leg is a whole lot easier, less painful, and different type of area that's working. So feeling like the problem area is working is not always a good thing. We need the helpers to come in and help as the ultimate goal here. And if you guys want to know a little bit more about why that's helpful or what's going on with me that actually works or doesn't work, there is a webinar that you guys can take advantage of, popping up right over there somewhere. Honestly, click on it. We put together an incredible educational video for you that takes you through all the top diagnoses of hip and groin pain and things that you can try for it. So if this just doesn't seem to be working as well as you would like it to, there's tons of other things on there that you can take advantage of.
Yep. So to clean this up, overall, if the exercise doesn't work for you when the leg is long, you need to regress the exercise, just too much for you at the moment. Doesn't mean you can't progress a little bit later, but also it might mean that you really have bad support. So maybe the bra strap, maybe the pressure into the fingers, one of them might work for you, or you might need a precursor exercise, which we're not going to cover today, but there's endless types of exercises that we can give you to facilitate core stiffness, which will help out to deload the hip flexor, which then in turn stops the groin pain on most people. If you guys are looking for help in being able to scale your exercise sheet for exercises that actually work for you, so you're not wasting your time doing things that are too easy or that don't work for you, just reach out to us. We can show this virtually and we'll give feedback of what we see. We can very easily see if your back lives off the floor or if you're losing tension or whatever. Or you can come see us in person. We'd love to see you in person. We have all these, can't see the sides, but we have weights everywhere and stuff. We have stuff we can play with you when you're here. So how can they reach out to us?
Email is probably best. So there might be a link somewhere around you can click on, go to our website, or just email us. We respond back really well that way. Tell us what you're looking for. There is a YouTube channel too, if you haven't already visited it, of other exercises that you can try. Just type in hip or groin pain, whatever you're dealing with, and there's all of that there for you to take advantage of.
Yep. We'll see you guys next time. Please like the video and share it.